The passing of Kyle Loftis, the founder of 1320 Video, has sent shockwaves through the global automotive and street racing community. Known for transforming grassroots racing footage into one of the most influential digital platforms in car culture, Loftis built a legacy that reshaped how millions of fans experience motorsport content online. As tributes continue pouring in from creators, racers, and fans, one of the most widely discussed responses has come from within the automotive creator community itself, including figures like Cleetus McFarland, who has long operated in the same world of performance cars, drag racing, and grassroots motorsport entertainment. While official statements from close collaborators remain focused on privacy and respect, the broader tone across the community has been one of deep loss, admiration, and reflection. Kyle Loftis was not just a content creator. He was a pioneer of a genre that barely existed when he began. Long before automotive content dominated YouTube and social media, 1320 Video was documenting underground races, cash days events, and drag strips with a raw, unfiltered style that made viewers feel like they were standing trackside. For many in the automotive world, his work was the first time they saw street racing culture presented with consistent storytelling and cinematic energy. Over time, 1320 Video became a global brand, attracting millions of viewers and helping define modern car culture media. That influence is what makes his passing feel so significant to the community. Cleetus McFarland, one of the most recognizable figures in modern automotive entertainment, has been among the many creators acknowledging Kyle's impact indirectly through tributes, reposts, and reflections shared within the community. While not always direct or formal statements, the tone across automotive creators has been unified: respect for a figure who helped shape the path they now walk. The connection between creators like Cleetus McFarland and Kyle Loftis lies in a shared evolution of automotive media. Both operated in a space where cars, racing, and storytelling merged into entertainment that reached massive audiences. Kyle helped lay the groundwork for that ecosystem years before it became mainstream. Fans have been revisiting old 1320 Video uploads since news of his passing, flooding comment sections with emotional messages. Many describe discovering their passion for cars through his videos, while others recall attending events he filmed or recognizing familiar faces from races featured on the channel. What stands out most in these tributes is the consistency of one theme: authenticity. Kyle Loftis built his reputation on capturing real moments. Whether it was high-horsepower drag racing, unpredictable street events, or emotional post-race interviews, his content always focused on the human side of automotive culture. He wasn't just filming cars, he was documenting the people behind them. That approach helped 1320 Video stand apart in a growing digital space, filled with polished and heavily edited automotive content. Instead, Kyle's style felt raw, fast-paced, and real. As tributes continue to spread, many creators within the automotive industry have emphasized how difficult it is to replace someone who played such a foundational role in shaping modern racing media. The infrastructure of today's car content scene, events, YouTube channels, sponsorships, and global reach, was influenced in part by early pioneers like Loftis. For Cleetus McFarland and others in the same creative space, that legacy is deeply familiar. Many of today's biggest automotive creators built their audiences in a world where 1320 Video had already normalized high-energy racing content for global viewers. In that sense, Kyle Loftis didn't just document culture, he helped create the environment that allowed it to grow. Beyond his professional influence, those who worked with Kyle have described him as deeply committed to the automotive community. He was frequently seen at events across the United States, often traveling long distances to capture races, meet drivers, and film content that showcased the diversity of car culture. His presence at events was often described as approachable and collaborative, with racers and fans alike recognizing him as someone who genuinely cared about telling their stories. In the wake of his passing, many within the community have highlighted how important that connection was. Automotive media today is a fast-moving industry, but Kyle's work is often remembered for slowing things down just enough to focus on the people involved. Drivers were not just subjects, they were part of the narrative. That human approach is one reason 1320 Video became so widely respected. As the community continues processing the loss, discussions have also turned toward the future of automotive media without one of its foundational voices. Some creators have emphasized the importance of continuing the style of storytelling Kyle helped establish, ensuring that grassroots racing culture remains visible and respected. Others have focused on honoring his memory through continued coverage of events he helped popularize. Across social media platforms, hashtags, tribute clips, and compilation videos continue to circulate. Fans are sharing favorite races, iconic burnouts, and emotional victory moments captured by 1320 Video over the years. While grief remains strong, there is also a sense of gratitude. Many fans are acknowledging that Kyle Loftis gave them access to a world they may never have experienced otherwise. For some, his videos were the reason they became car enthusiasts. For others, they were a connection point to friends, communities, and shared passion. Even within competing automotive brands and creators, the respect for his contribution is widely visible. Cleetus McFarland and others operating in similar creative spaces are now part of a generation that followed in the footsteps of early pioneers like Kyle. While each creator developed their own style, the foundation laid by 1320 Video helped normalize automotive content as entertainment, not just niche documentation. As the automotive world continues to evolve, Kyle Loftis' influence remains embedded in its structure. From grassroots racing coverage to global automotive events now streamed and shared worldwide, his impact is present in nearly every corner of modern car culture media. And while the community continues to mourn, it is also increasingly focused on remembering what he built rather than how it ended. Because for millions of fans and countless creators, Kyle Loftis was more than a filmmaker. He was a storyteller of speed, community, and passion. And that story continues through every video, every race, and every creator who was inspired by the world he helped bring to life.